Anyway, speaking of which, I got another video, but this time it's $100 Japanese street food challenge in Kyoto. So I am super excited to see this. So I assume the challenge is basically wasting $100 in Kyoto, but you only in street food. Or can you break, can you break to 100? So I'm curious to see what kind of food this guy's gonna be eating. Dude, I love his food videos, to be honest. It's so great.
In this video, I'll attempt to spend $100
I am super excited. I'm very, very, very excited.
on street food here in Kyoto, Japan. But there's a problem. Japan is not a street food country. Here, people prefer to eat indoors. In fact, it's nearly impossible to find street food almost anywhere in Japan, except for this place. This is something completely imaginative, something borderline horrifying and tantalizing at the same time. This is Nishiki Market. So supposedly, that's gonna be the end product. Let's see, I don't believe them. A narrow street lined with food vendors, eager to empty your wallet one bite at a time. Gyoza is Japan's famous.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, I think this specific place, they charge you a little bit more, I think, because this is kind of like a tourist area.
Dumpling. Here, they've combined that with chicken wings. What? So how far will $100 get us?
Brother, wait, go back. They stole that from Shokugeki. Chicken wing gyoza? That's literally straight up from Shokugeki. Yo, what the hell? Yo, they took that from the fucking anime.
What? So how far will $100 get us? Let's go find out. So essentially this whole market is this one long pathway. On either side, there are tons of food stalls. And when this place gets busy, you can hardly move. Luckily right now, it's not that busy. Now here's the best part about Japan. All the food is already in this plastic molded shape, so you know what to expect before you order it. All of this isn't real, but it looks amazing. I think they just brought this tentacle from a movie set. Ugh, it's a little shiny. What's on there, baby oil?
I've seen enough hentai where that goes.
What do you have here?
Rum wine.
Could I have some rum wine? Oh, got it. I thought I was in Costco for a second. The way this is displayed, it seems like it's free samples, and then they're trying to get you to buy the wine. A man off screen just handed me this. Here you go.
Thank you.
Drinking on an empty stomach. I do suggest doing this. It makes your money go a lot further. Can you drink with me?
Together?
Yes.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. I'm gonna need a liter of that to feel anything though. It's not that strong. Switch! We have come to our first food location. Right behind me, a little tempura spot, and right here, the food, not plastic. All this food has already been fried. I'm gonna see what they have to order and...
Oh, tempura, dude. Oh, dude, I haven't had that in a while, to be honest. Oh, my lord.
Order it up. There's nothing better in Japan than tempura food, and here, they are tempuraing everything. Boom! Course one, right here. We'll talk about the price in a moment, but first let's talk tempura. Tempura basically just means fried stuff in Japan, and here, a little bit of fried everything. Oyster, omelet, even squid tentacles. The most expensive thing here is the oyster, so we're gonna be finishing with that. But first, let's try this. Here we have a typical tamagoyaki, or the Japanese rolled omelet, but that, of course, has been dipped in a batter and fried. Let's give it a shot.
Oh
my lord. That is a big greasy bite full of soft, silky eggs on the inside. It's amazing because for me, an omelet, that's like...
You have no idea, Romina. Like, look. I get it. Like, it's kind of like cliche or so to be saying this, but I personally wouldn't mind if I had the opportunity, right? If I had the opportunity, I would totally move to Japan. Like I would. If I had the opportunity to, I would totally 100% move over there. There's a few things that I like, right? The culture is one, right? The whole respect thing and the stuff like that. But like the scenery, like this, no, not right now, stupid. I said if I had the opportunity. Like the scenery itself reminds me a bit of like El Salvador. And then the countryside of Japan reminds me a bit of Mexico. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, of course, but it mostly reminds me more of El Salvador because El Salvador has a lot of like the rich greenness with a mixture of like the urban city and everything like that, right? And then you have the same thing as well in Japan where you still have like the preserve of like nature there, you know? Like you guys have like this like the balance of like, the nature itself with the homage of like, the city and everything, you know? My town is like that. My family is from Nagoya. That's what I personally like about it. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not like I hate where I live specifically. The problem is like there's like some of the activities that are here. It's just not my cup of tea. That's it. Um, but I'm not moving to hate where I live or so. Like I want to move for a new fresh experience, basically. Experience something a little bit different, something out of the norm or so to see how it feels and everything. But even then on top of that, it's like this here specifically, just all of this just kind of like just reminds me of like the La Marqueta de not like the Marqueta, but like the big food hall place that they have in Mexico, and then the same thing in El Salvador. Cole wants to participate in the fertility festivals. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot. Literally, that's yeah. Okay.
Great breakfast food, but then I'm also getting state fair vibes
kinda
from all
forgot
the
about
oil
that
and all the
thing.
grease. I am a big fan of that. From there we have the squid.
Yeah, I completely forgot that you guys have that festivity or so with the pee and everything. And I think you guys have like a park or something like that, right? That has like giant peepees and everything, like statues and stuff like that.
Actually, here they've taken a fat squid tentacle and they've cut it
I
down
would
to be a
totally
bit
eat
more
this.
flat in shape. They battered it, they
100%.
fried it. Let's give the squid a chance. Oh my god, there's a stick
Don't
here.
worry, Ko. When we Virtumites are done with JP, you can take in the scenery of the destruction. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy your mom's pussy in a second with that destruction power that I'm gonna give her in a second.
I was about to chomp down on this. It's like they gave it a wooden skeleton. Oof, that was a close one. Cheers.
I was gonna make a joke or so. You know what? I'll say the joke anyways. I'm gonna bomb your mom harder than Japan bombing Pearl Harbor.
Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Very
Well, my mom, my mom basically gave me like PP gummy, basically, like she her and her friends basically like gave me specifically like penis candy. It's like penis candy, but it's like gummies. They gave me some, which is kind of funny. We're gonna get banned from Twitch.
yummy. And then we have the oysters. 3 oysters here. They cost
Shh, don't say anything. Shh. Okay. Shh. This is a secret between us.
more than the other 2 combined.
It's just a joke,
Oh,
anyways.
wow.
It's not really that serious.
That is a taste that only a mother could love. It's very briny, very slimy, and then suddenly there's crunch. It doesn't go together. It's like trying to tempura an earthworm or a salamander. Not that the Japanese wouldn't try. They probably
I'm
have.
gonna clip that for receipts. Okay, buddy.
My least favorite of the 3. But let's talk about the price. This tempura omelet, what? That's only $2.51. The squid tentacle, the same price. And then those 3 oysters are coming in at just $5.65. And that is pretty dang affordable.
The
But among
squid I
all
would
the
probably
food
eat
here,
the
the
most,
fried
to be
food is
honest.
probably going to be the cheapest. It can get a lot more expensive. You're going to find out soon. Let's keep moving. We've come to our next destination. Right behind me, we are moving away from seafood and head
Robina, is this a tourist? Is this a tourist place? This has to be a tourist place, right? Question mark? Like kind of like a tourist trap, kind of, because like they kind of like sell, like some of them are pretty expensive and everything like that. I assume that's what that is, right? At least from like my perspective. Yes. Okay. All right. I kind of figured as much.
towards beef, and not just any type of beef. This is Kobe Wagyu. Now, the city of Kobe has some of the most renowned beef in all of Japan and therefore all of the world. And here, they have a load of different Kobe beef options. Let's go take a look. They have meat-wrapped rice sticks, and they have this right here. Another beautiful example, a mold figurine of the food you can order. Right here, they have Kobe beef steak. I don't know who would get Kobe beef steak at a place like this where you have to
Damn,
stand and
6,000
eat, but that's
yen?
what I'm gonna do. So my Kobe beef steak has officially gone on the flat top, and you would not believe the size of this thing. It's right under here. You're gonna see it in a moment. You've seen
I kind
T-bone.
of figured as much because usually when these specific YouTubers, right, like when they make these kinds of videos or so, when they go to a different country or so, they usually only go to like the tourist popular areas. Same thing with the well, compared to like the mid and ending part of that one video that we saw from what's his face? Like he was going through restaurants at the very beginning and then swapped over to like actual street food where like there's like a mom or so literally on the side with like makeshift buckets and stuff like that. So if you see a foreigner eating at a place, don't eat there. Correct. And the best restaurants are holes in the walls. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or so like it would probably be like more obscure, farther away from the mainstream area, because this is where they kind of like price gouge you out with money wise. You know, they start robbing you from money.
You've seen tomahawks, they cannot compare to this. Boom, take a look at this sucker right here. You gotta really zoom in order to see it, and he's cutting it right there on the flat top. It's smaller than I expected for $36. He just pulled something out of the microwave. What? Huh? And then he put some kind of a brown soy sauce. So this is our rice meat roll, which he's just pulled out of this cooking device here. I believe they call that a microwave. Our rice roll, done, microwaved and ready to go. Meanwhile, right here he's plating our steak. Right here he is making niku nigiri. He's taking beef and putting it here on the flat top. Boom, that is gonna get a little bit of torch action, but not too much. He gives him a flip and torches the other side too. After being torched, the meat goes on top of the rice. Ooh, these are some big meat slices. I found a green beer. Gross. We'll talk about that soon. But first, beef. Now, I'm gonna work my way from the cheapest item to the most expensive. This right here, the Wagyu steak. Very well done. I have mixed feelings. This guy right here, our rice meat roll. This here is coming in at $5.02. I wouldn't call that cheap. I would call it, that makes sense for what they did to it. Cheers. That's a lot of rice. And the rice is soaked, is brown and soy saucy. Meanwhile, that meat couldn't be more thin. To say paper thin would be an insult to paper. Can I be honest, it's not that good. What I do like about this market is that there
If you
is
come during the summer, prices are higher because of tourism. I see.
so much different stuff here to try.
Kinda
Is it
figured as
touristy?
much. Yes.
Absolutely, it's jam-packed with tourists. But this is one of those unique places where you can go where everyone's gonna speak English, they're gonna overcharge you, and you can try like 15 different foods all in one afternoon. That's what I like about Nishiki Market. This place is often called Kyoto's Kitchen because locals have been shopping and eating here for centuries. In this market, you'll find over 100 small shops, and here you'll find everything from little knickknacks, doodads, and also Wagyu. Our next food, Niku Nigiri. This has been slightly cooked, a little bit of a flambe, if you will. It's such a big piece of beef that you can fully wrap that
I see.
rice
So
inside of it.
comes during the fall area. That makes sense. 'Cause some tourists
Gorgeous. I love
doesn't
it.
like
The
going
beef,
during
hitting
the
it with that
cold.
torch starts to melt a bit of the fat, producing even more flavor. But what's really nice is the contrast with the rice, because the rice has vinegar and it's a little bit sweet too. From here, if you wanted to, you could cleanse your palate with this.
Would be if they're using would it be if it's sweeter, so wouldn't it be Ticker King? Wouldn't it be to make the rice sweeter? What is that liquid called there, so to make it sweeter? Fuck, I forgot the name of it. It's like literally on the tip of my tongue. That and the weather is absolutely horrible in the summer. I see. That makes sense. Um Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, meeting. There you go. Thank you. Put me on the spot, beat me or shame me, but I don't like Japanese food. I just can't bring myself to like it. That makes sense. Yeah, it's your own opinion at the end of the day.
A green beer. This is actually matcha beer. Let's give it a shot. I think I'll hate it.
Beer? King, go to bed.
That's a tough one. Matcha can work in girly Instagram drinks because they add so much sugar. But you could add that much sugar to broccoli and make that taste good too. Here, the matcha, without the help of the sugar, it's kind of bitter. And so beer already has a tinge of bitterness to it, and this is making it even worse. On to the most expensive food we could find at this meat shop, the Kobe beef steak. It looks okay. Now here's the thing, I have had the finest Kobe teppanyaki in Japan. Not only was that the best Wagyu in Japan, A5, but I ate it directly from the flat top while it was still hot. This, I don't think it's A anything. I think it's C -14. I'm gonna be open-minded. No, not open-minded. It tastes like a grocery store steak from the USA. Here's what I realized. If this was A5, you would advertise it as A5, but it's not. And so what they're doing here is they're saying Kobe. It is from Kobe, but it's not the best of the best. It's the worst of the best, and that's still pretty good. That is our beef course for today. We have a lot more to see. Let's keep moving.
A street food challenge is a lesson in how fast money moves, but Tester Up is an app built on getting some of that money back.
Tester Up is our paid partner for today's video. It's an app that
Wow,
pays you to test other
really?
apps and
Please
games. And before
tell
you move
me
on, I want to ask you
more.
a question
Oh
that
my
deserves a
God,
serious answer. You're already on
Wow. Anyways,
We've stumbled upon something incredible.
it is used to make teriyaki, sake, sugar, soy sauce, simmer and reduce until thick instant sauce.
Hello.
Nice.
It's a little octopus? Wait, octopus, quail egg inside? This is the type of innovation I'm looking for when I come to Japan or a place like Kyoto. Could I order 3? So they take the octopus, they hit it with a little bit of flame, and they get it nice and toasty. Thank you so much. This is the octopus, but beyond that, they also have this eel, next to it, scallops, and then right here they have squid.
Squid egg.
There's a squid egg? I would rather have a quail egg than a squid egg, if I'm honest. Okay, can I have 3? And again, she's hitting them with the flame. Ooh, crunchy. Somebody get this lady a flamethrower. Imagine the damage she could do. Here, this is something completely imaginative, something borderline horrifying and tantalizing at the same time. Leave it to the
It almost looks
Japanese
like
to think,
the
hey,
Monster
why not
Hunter
put a
from
quail egg
Wild.
inside an octopus head? Time to give it a shot.
What is it, the octopus monster? That's what it looks like.
Interesting. I have mixed feelings. On one hand, I'm tasting cold, rubbery, semi-sweet octopus. So octopus, it's good. Meanwhile, the egg on the inside, it tastes like a quail egg, and that's it. It's like 2 different worlds, but I can't say that they're really meshing together well. To help wash this down, I have the perfect thing. The world's tiniest beer. Who is this for? My 2-year-old? And just like that, I've washed away all memories of that octopus. And then we have this. This is the squid full of squid eggs. There's eggs from many animals that are good. Chicken, for example.
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, I wouldn't eat the squid. Like, that'd probably be, you know, after Ko got done with her.
Caviar. But squid eggs? Let's find out. Trying to be polite. The animal itself, very delicious. It's smoky on the outside. Its skin has become kind of snappy, but then you bite into it and you get this thick white log of eggs. Is that food? Let's try just eggs. Oh, coming around. Why does it taste a little like pork sausage? It's odd because it tastes like rice too. I never seen no rice like that. What's happening? Are you in my show? Oh, okay.
I'm always watching.
Thank you. Wow, terrifying. Bye. That lady just snuck up behind me and said, I'm always watching you. Between the two, the squid is the better option. Let's keep moving.
That's cute.
Dude, I feel like we barely scratched the
cute.
surface.
I like that one.
So right here they have what kind of looks like a little sushi bar. It's like a grill bar. When you walk in, you can see the variety of foods that they offer, starting with shrimp, some crab, we'll come back to that in a moment, pork and Wagyu beef, some eel, and some shellfish too. What is the most expensive meat? Right there. Oh yeah, baby. So how much is the king crab? 20,000 yen? I think we perhaps found the most expensive food here at this market. I'll take it, 1 please. Step 1, wash the crab legs. After washing, the crab legs go on the grill. And now we wait. Crab legs are something you could eat.
I don't think I would ever eat something like this, to be honest. Not in my lifetime, to be honest.
Almost anywhere,
It's
but what I'm
expensive.
excited about is seeing how they're gonna Japanify
I know
these
for a
crab
fact the
legs.
prices
Surely
of
they're
those
not just
are
gonna grill them and give them to me. They're gonna do something Japanese. Oh. And that, you're finished? Okay. It's a little bit of a tag team effort here. They cook it a bit and then I do the rest of the work, apparently. The meat is still inside of here. They gave me scissors. Can you do more stuff to it? She grabbing her phone? If requested, we'll provide soy sauce and butter. I'll take it. She hands it to me on this big paddle, 3 soy sauces, and then some butter like you'd find at a continental breakfast. Right here we have a little bit of a Japanese surf and turf. This is thin sliced pork belly that was put on the grill. Let's give it a shot. It's a nice uncured pork belly, and all the flavor is coming from that sweet, salty sauce they put on there. Very good. But then
I actually do have some pork belly that I actually want to do for ramen later in the future. If I get enough time or so to cook some ramen, of course. But who knows when that'll be though.
there's this, the king of all crabs. I'm gonna take the biggest leg and do the rest of their job. Let's break this one, break some more. Oh, we just have
Aren't
the
you
biggest
technically
piece of the
supposed to
crab
break it
inside here right
yourself,
now.
though? 'Cause it's
And let's take a
seafood,
look
no?
inside. Oh, yes. This right here is a depression cure. Let's give it a shot. You know what? That is outstanding. I've never had a crab this incredibly sweet. Very nice. But that's just plain. Here, they also have the option of adding soy sauce or butter. Is it melted? It's not. It's confusing. It's almost like they heard Americans like butter with their seafood, and they're like, well, That's butter. I'm gonna put that onto.
You want king crab? Go to the coast region, like South Korea and Alaska. It's cheaper because it's just there. Oh, I see. Okay. Because I know that these things are expensive because like one of my local grocery stores were like selling these things. There was like a box of them for like 200 to 300 or something like that, somewhere around there. Like that was the pricing or so for a box, for like a box of them. You know, so I was just kind of like, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think they sold uh a lot or any to begin with because it was just insanely expensive. People were just kind of like passing by it too as well. So like yeah, there was a lot in it, but like 200 to 300 though, a box is kind of insane, not gonna lie.
With the crab. From here, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of soy sauce, and this crab has officially been Japanified.
I'm like, for me specifically, the only like fish food I had was like sopa de marisco. Like that's the only like thing from like seafood I've ever had. You know, as in like besides like, you know, grilled salmon and like stuff like that in general. Like that's pretty much about it. But like we use like fish, and then we use like fake crab meat. Um and I don't know what I don't know what specifically this one specific dish that has in it, but like there's like a specific like weird like kind of like an egg or kind of like a magatama looking fish kind of type of thing. It's like kind of like black and brownish or so, something like that or so. I don't really know what to call it or so, and I know they use some other stuff too as well, but that's like the only one. La sopa de marisco is like the only one that I've ever consumed or so when it came to like fish related stuff.
Okay. I'll be honest, it's pretty good on its own already. It didn't really need all that. That said, that butter adds a depth of richness. And that soy sauce, very salty. All in all, it was a much better experience than I expected, but let's talk about the price. 20,000 yen. What does that equal in real money? I'm scared to even type this in. Oh my lord. For this cluster of crab claws that you see, $125.59.
Ay, puta madre. Holy shit, dude. Nah, I'm good, dude. Fuck no. It can be cheaper. My mom got connection with the local fish market, so we get like fish products cheaper. Oh, really? Oh, so okay, I see. That's cool. Do you get like the fresh fish and everything like that for cheaper? Fuck that, dude. I would not pay for that much money or so for those fucking legs. Fuck that, dude.
Something tells me we're gonna surpass that $100 mark in this video. So this may be the most expensive food in this market, but is it the tastiest? Let's keep going and find out. We have just wandered into a little restaurant known as Taco High. Here they're making takoyaki. Takoyaki, they are octopus
love
balls. And I
takoyakis.
know what you're thinking.
Oh,
I didn't even know
dude.
octopuses
You guys
had
have
balls.
no idea. That's like one
Well,
of my
they do.
favorite foods.
Here they have a menu with all the different takoyaki options.
Let me see. The popular one: spicy cod roe mayo, garlic soy sauce.
This right here is the standard. Original sauce and mayo, and then they put some bonito flakes on top. A classic, always delicious. But they also have spicy cod roe and mayo. Down here they have tempura bits with chili oil. I think I'm gonna it'll be a surprise.
It all starts with a hot round mold pan getting brushed with oil. Then the batter goes in.
I kind of wanna buy me one of these ones or so, and then freaking and make me some takoyakis at home because I have some of the ingredients to make it. Same thing for okonomiyaki too as well. I just don't have the thing for this to make takoyakis. Yeah, fresh fish at the cheaper rate than the supermarket or other fish markets. Oh, I see.
Spilling across
That's
every
cool,
round
though.
mold.
Having the
Next, the
opportunity to get
topping
that or so
center.
at a good deal.
Tempura bits, green onion, pickled ginger, and of course a piece of boiled octopus in every ball. Once the batter starts setting, they add even more batter and begin the takoyaki dance. Poke, turn, spin, repeat. Slowly,
dude,
those
that looks
blobs
so
transform
good.
into perfect golden balls. These balls are the
those
base
look
of my
so
two dishes.
good.
I've ordered the original takoyaki, plus one with tempura bits and chili oil.
He starts by putting in the balls. Then they move to a counter where you can't see what's happening. Some kind of a brown sauce, and then, oh no.
That's the,
This is really quite a
takoyaki
disaster
sauce.
right now. Hold on. There's a window over there. Boom. Next, mayonnaise sauce. We didn't miss too much. From there, he hits it with some nori? Nori. Or seaweed. That is fried
Yes, for this specific one, you need that specific thing right here. This thing right here. In order for you to make the takoyaki's ball, the balls themselves. I don't have this thing in order for me to make some at home. That's like the only thing I'm missing is to buy me one of those. The question is like I don't know how much they cost, so I haven't really checked up on the pricing on it. But yeah, I do have the ingredients for it. Well, not the other stuff, but like the flour and the stuff that comes with it. Same thing with okonomiyaki. I also have like it comes with like a little bag or so with like the flour and everything and all the other stuff too as well. That comes with it too.
Tempura crunchy bits put on top, and right here, bonito flakes. And this here is the final product. You cannot do a street food video in Japan without talking about takoyaki.
Right here, we have the traditional one. On the outside, you can see it is indeed kind of leathery. I would say it's a soft ball that's developed as skin. Let's give it a shot.
These are so good. I love these.
It is a weird texture because it's bready, but it's soupy at the same time. It's not soft enough or hard enough. I just thought about bedroom anxiety. Give me a second. It's not soft enough or hard enough. I don't know what to do. Do you take the pill the doctor gave you? It's expensive. It's not covered on my insurance. The texture is off-putting, but the flavors are outstanding. Mayonnaise, a mysterious brown sauce that's very savory. Those salty bonito flakes. That said, each one has a tiny piece of octopus inside, and that I do enjoy. But this is the classic version. What about some new Japanese takoyaki innovations? Right here we have a takoyaki with tempura crumble and chili oil.
We have the same takoyaki base.
That said, we're still gonna have the same texture issue, but let's give it a shot.
Those are so good though. Oh, man, dude.
It's like liquid bread, but with that tempura, it's nice and crunchy, and it's spicy. That chili oil, it's bringing in some kick. You feel it in your throat. So even though this is like a spice level 4 out of 10, for Japan, it is like a 10 out of 10. So those are our octopus balls. Let's keep moving. I have just discovered something amazing that I must show you. It is chicken wing gyoza. You might know gyoza is Japan's famous dumpling. Here, they've combined that with chicken wings. What? First of all, char-grilled chicken wing, check. Original
They literally straight up stole that from freaking. Okay, here, let me show you guys. For those who haven't seen the episode, let me see. They literally straight up stole that straight up from Shokugeki. Like no joke. That is literally right there. They stuff it in the chicken itself, you know? And that's what it is. They literally straight up just took it from the anime. So as you can see here, it's like filled with stuff in the inside of it. That's basically is what it is. They literally straight up took that from the anime. That's funny.
Teriyaki sauce and juicy gyoza filling. That's right, the filling is going in the chicken. The chicken is the dumpling. How does it work? And is it delicious? Let's go find out.
Right here we have my wings, 2 teriyaki and 2 tartar, both stuffed with deliciousness. They both get a spray of oil, and this one is absolutely drenched in teriyaki sauce. Well, okay, it's rubbed a little bit in teriyaki sauce. There it is, the tartar sauce going on top.
Chicken gyoza. They've done it. Typically dumplings in Japan, they come in a wheat wrapper. Here, they're doing something a little bit different, and I'm here for it. A typical gyoza is gonna be stuffed with ground pork. You may also find chopped cabbage, garlic, chives, sometimes ginger, all those flavors playing well together. And let me tell you, I'm hoping there's some interspecies action going on here with this gyoza. We have their classic version, teriyaki. Let's give it a shot. Oh my lord. This is something brand new. On the outside, obviously.
I would try it. Like it's not like I wouldn't try it, right? I would try this one because it's literally the Shokugeki Soma anime in real life, you know?
You could see all the chicken. The chicken is delicious. And then you've got that gyoza stuffing. You could taste that green onion.
As long as they don't charge absurd prices. If they charge absurd prices, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. I'll probably learn how to make it at home anyways.
You could taste the pork. It's absolutely delicious. They have deboned the wing and then stuffed it with stuffing. That's hard to do. Very impressive. But then you've got this version right here. This is the same base, no teriyaki, but instead on top they've put tartar sauce. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's good. The tartar sauce is so gloopy. It's basically a warm, pickly mayonnaise. Come take a look at that bite, though. It's hard to tell where the chicken ends and the stuffing begins just looking at it. But in your mouth, you know. Oh, you know. Oh, we have found a new food right here. Take a look at
Okonomiyaki.
okonomiyaki. This is a Japanese pancake, but it's unlike
I've only tried the fish one. I've never tried the pork or the Kobe beef, but the Kobe beef would probably be expensive too as well because it's using, you know, Wagyu.
any other pancake you've seen before. Here's why. It's full of different stuff. Here they have 3 different protein options: pork, seafood, and Kobe beef. I'm going for the beef, baby. Can I be honest? I thought that was a plastic model, and honestly, it still might be. I'm not sure. It all starts with this right here. There is an egg, some batter, and cabbage all together in one bowl. After thoroughly mixing, it gets dumped onto the flat top. Ooh. That is the pancake base, and my God, that is thick. Time has passed, and it's time to give it a flip. Boom. Now it's time for the great beefening. She grabs her giant container of Kobe beef and slaps it on the flat top. Caramelization. You could also call it burning. So from here, all the beef goes on top of the okonomiyaki. From here, she puts a pancake onto a platter, and it's time for the great sauce.
That, to be honest, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's from Japan itself. Yeah. All right, let me see. I could do. Yeah, it's Japan. Yep, that's just a Japanese. That's just a Japanese dish.
Step 1, he puts on okonomiyaki sauce. Step 2, mayonnaise.
Yep.
Ooh, beautiful. Is that finished? Oh, step 3, boom, Japanese pancake.
It's actually really good. I
Okonomiyaki.
like
Now,
this,
to remember the
personally.
name, I have a little mnemonic device I use. It goes like this. Okay. Oh, no. Me? Yaki. If it's hard to remember, that's what I do every time. What? The pancake, it's full of cabbage. To me, cabbage is a low-calorie filler. It's kind of peasant food. That doesn't mean it has to be bad. Let's give it a shot. In Asia, I've come to love pancakes of all kinds. In Vietnam, they have banseo. In Korea, they have paja.
You telling me you didn't like okonomiyaki? That's wild to hear that, to be honest.
An onion pancake. But this is full of cabbage, and I can definitely tell that there's cabbage inside. The sauce is really nice, actually. There's mayonnaise.
It could be that's not really a good okonomiyaki as well. I think if I hold on, let me see. So, but I think it's just like normal, isn't it? Is it like it's just the usual stuff in it, isn't it? No, it is technically what that is, yeah. But this one has bacon in it, so it's completely a little bit different compared to the others. I think it's just basically it just really depends like the what you want to add to it. I'd assume probably this one's probably not the best one, but who knows? Like I said, I love okonomiyaki. I would probably try it out just to see if it's actually.
So then there's that,
bad.
okay, oh, no, yaki. Oh yeah, okonomiyaki sauce. It kind of tastes like a sweeter teriyaki. Beyond that, the meat is rubbery and chewy. What cut is this? Whatever is between the kneecaps? That said, the pancake
Granted, right? This is the meat one. I eat the fish one. The fish one is a little bit more better. I don't know how the pork one is. I don't know. I think he took the Kobe meat one. I think, but I could be wrong though.
okay. I don't hate it, but if you were a true East Asian pancake lover, this is probably not your spot.
Yeah,
So
usually,
we tried-
usually the more closer to the seaside is where you're gonna get the best seafood type of food. So the okonomiyaki for the fish version of it is gonna be a lot better.
Almost 15 foods. We're getting near to the end of the video, and I'm really wondering if we're gonna hit that $100 mark. Stick around to find out.
What do you
For our
mean?
final
We already
location,
did.
we are doing something special. Something that I'm not even sure if it's Japanese.
I'm like,
right here,
you blew it off. You blew it off that one specific dish with the crab legs.
Come to a yakitori that specializes in chicken skewers.
A
Like here, they're
yakitori?
doing chicken skewers like no place you've seen before. They have a traditional meat skewer. This is something you would find in a yakitori almost anywhere in Japan. But then up here is where it gets wild. First of all, you can get a chicken thigh with sea urchin on top. Gross. Beyond that, they have this right here, chicken thigh with caviar. And their most expensive option yet, chicken thigh with foie gras, caviar, and truffle. Have you
What the fuck? That is so excessive. Why?
ever heard of such a thing? I have not, especially in Japan. This is yakitori like you've never seen before. Let's order some and try it out.
Oh, that is our foie gras going into a squeezable frosting tube.
Amazing. I wish I had this squeezed on my wedding cake.
What?
Right here we have foie gras
just
being
slightly a
applied
little
to
bit
the
over
chicken
budget, you know?
skewer. Here's a big moment right here. The caviar is going on top of the foie gras. This chicken right here is gonna get just caviar on top.
Right here we have the sea urchins going on top of the chicken. Arigatou gozaimasu.
All right,
So
folks, right here we have our
excessive.
final meal of the day and something I've never seen in Japan. Yakitori, covered with opulence. I've never seen anything like it. Let's work our way from cheapest to outrageously expensive. This is a chicken skewer with teriyaki covered in caviar. I don't think this came from sturgeon. I think it came from, I don't know, like a cod. They squeeze this out of a fucking carp. Let's find out. Cheers. When I say carp, I meant carpe diem. Seize the carp. It's not amazing, and honestly, probably the chicken alone would be better and also more affordable, but it's not bad. I do like adding caviar to different foods because caviar paired with something else, it's like adding salt, but much more expensive. It can add a new flavor dimension without completely taking over everything. Moving on, right here is chicken that's been covered with teriyaki sauce and then topped with sea urchin. Sea urchin on its own is already not my favorite, but here they paired it with chicken. Now, is that gonna be better or is that gonna be worse? Well, let's find out. It's a live sea urchin. It's very rich. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm guessing that he doesn't really like it, so.
That was the most surprising bite of the day, and not in a good way. There's no balance. It's just pure, expensive ingredients. It's so rich, briny, over the top, and then you're like, oh, is there chicken in there too? Cleanse the palate.
I've
Back,
never
baby.
had it.
From
so
here, we are moving
I
on to
can't
our most
say my own
expensive
personal
chicken
opinion on
skewer
it.
yet. This one has 3 premium ingredients. First of all, the truffle. Now, where is the truffle? I don't know, because I asked them and they looked confused. They were like, what the heck is a truffle? Now, this is tinned foie gras put into a piping bag and squeezed on top. I like that. It's also kind of melted into the chicken. Beyond that, they put some caviar on top into the foie gras. It looks terrifying and amazing at the same time. Wow, it is kind of good. I like it. It's very rich. So if I had to pick a favorite from the 3, it would be the foie gras and caviar. But do I ever want to have it again in my life? Definitely not. Today we ate 18 foods, but did we spend over $100 on street food here in Japan?
Just a
The
little
answer
bit, you know?
is yes, astoundingly. This is the most I've ever spent on street food in any of these challenges ever. What does that tell you? Tip 1, if you want to save money, don't buy a cluster of crab legs because about half of our budget went to that. If you want Wagyu, if you want seafood, if you want foie gras on top of chicken, you're gonna have to pay for it. That said, if I had to pick one food from today that was my absolute favorite, it would be the gyoza chicken.
the
It was
gyoza,
new, it was
yep.
innovative, it's something I'd never put in my mouth before. It was very nice.
Kinda
Finally,
figured
would
as
I
much.
recommend going to this market? I would, but here's the truth. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
just
find the
take the
best food in
normal
Japan
yakitori.
here, but you're gonna find a lot of food, and you're gonna be able to try 18 different things and only spend under $300. An amazing value. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. F***ing tourists everywhere here. Jesus.
What a silly video, to be honest. Yeah, there do be a lot of tourists over there, but I probably wouldn't I probably would visit there, but maybe
In
for
this video.
maybe for like a little bit though. But I would go out somewhere else to go explore instead of there specifically. But I think I would probably try out the wings. That's about it because that's literally from Shokugeki. A little bit, without the cheese, of course. There's no melted cheese with it or anything like that. But yeah. Not bad, not bad. Maybe one day. One of these days, I will have the opportunity to visit at least. One of these days. When that would happen, who fucking knows, to be honest. But I know one of these days, I will get the chance to, and I will definitely vlog my funness in Japan and pictures too. Take pictures as well. So, but anyways, that's the end of the video. And honestly, would you try eating here? To be honest, let me know down in the comment sections down below. And peace.